I'm back in the workshop. After yesterday's episode, when I ran out of bolts, made a trip to the store today, got the bolts I need. So the first thing I'm going to do is finish bolting the legs. After that, I will move straight on to the tabletops. Floor's a bit of a mess. It's been getting wet where there's been a lot of snow. My shelves, as usual for me, they're all in a big mess. They need a big tidy up, but we're going to finish these benches over the next 2-3 days. I'm going to take them to where they need to go and then move on to the next project, which is going to be this here. And it's not quite ready yet, but just as a bit of a preview, it's this product that I've been working on. It's a simple candle holder. I saw it on Pinterest. I don't know if it was a project someone had done or another company selling the same product. You have this detail where I've routed out for the matchbox to store, and then this cutout on the top for the candle to sit in. That's going to be the first product. The thing about the product that I like is that the wood came from a building project that I worked on, and there was a stack of offcuts of this wood, which is a really nice quality hardwood, and there was a bunch of offcuts that had already been put into the waste pile to be thrown away. So they let me take away the stuff that was going to get thrown away, and I don't know if you can see it, but there's a stack of it just sitting down there, and that's what I used to make that product. That's it. All the legs for the next 5 benches. Okay, onto the tabletops. The reason I'm doing this is because the benches are being transported. If I was building them here, fully, then I wouldn't need to do this part of the project. But this is so that they don't twist or get too out of position while they're being transported. Now I've got it all fixed together and I've got those strips on there for transporting it. I've marked up the edges and then I'm going to use this rail and the track saw to cut along the edge, and that'll give me a nice straight end to the table. Originally on the first bench I tried to clean off this edge with a router, but the wood was so wet the router just kept sticking and it was actually chewing the wood up. So I just tried that with the sander, just with a 120 grit sandpaper, and it's cleaned up really nice. You can see there it's got a little bit of a rounded edge. That finishes it off good, so I think that'll be the way now. Oh my goodness. That's now finished, got the ends cut off, looking good. This is better. I've been working in the evenings in the workshop on the benches, and every time I come out there it's been dark. I've managed to get at it during the day today and it's beautiful, nice and bright, not too cold. Oh, it feels great. I bought all the wood, put it outside the workshop, and then the days that followed it just snowed and snowed and snowed, so I need to dig that wood out. I've got all the benches stacked up. That's the tabletops. I've got 5 of those, and then there is all the legs for the benches. There's 10 of those. I'm almost done with all the pieces. I'm going to take them and deliver them soon, ready to go. But before I do, I've got to cut these diagonal braces, and they go from this middle table support out to the legs. And if you knew about angles, you could probably work out the angle and the length of that on paper and measure it in cable. I can't really do that so well. So I'm going to put the legs in position like that one there is, and then I'll actually get a piece of wood and lay it on there and put the markings on, and then cut one, see how it sits. And then once I get it sitting well, I'll use that one as a template, and then I'll cut all 10 that I need. I'll mark that one up, and then you can see I've got that cut there, so that supports that one down to the middle. And that's what creates the stability in the bench on the underside.
Look, saint versus sinners, the poor versus riches, top ramen place versus 5-star dinners. Wonder why I fit in, the humblest beginnings. Had to take some losses before I saw my first winnings. Silver line grinning, poverty line thinning. My life is like a movie and the plot just thickened. Came from broken homes trying to break the old traditions. Left my old ways for my future acquisitions. I know, no such thing as playing both sides. I know, life is better in the dope ride. I know, the water better in the low tide. Music better amplified, staying down for upsides. I know, no such thing as playing both sides. I know, the life is better in the dope ride. I know, the water better in the low tide. Music better amplified, staying down for upsides. I know. Coming from a family drunk cycle and it's belligerent. Me, I sip a little bit, maybe a little more, just trying to keep a score. 2 cups in and knowing my liver sore, and knowing I'm into soul, and knowing I'm in for more. Rewriting destiny right when I hit record. Patching up the trauma, these lyrics is Neosporin. I rose from the concrete away, but it came with thorns, I know. I know, I know, I know, I know, I know. I know, I know, I know, I know, I know.
I'm on my way to finish the benches. It's a bit of an early start for me this morning. It looks like it's going to be a nice clear day for working up there, but it's really cold. It's minus 26 degrees. So it's going to be a beautiful day, but it's going to be cold finishing these benches today. I made it to the lift. I'm on my way up the mountain now to the restaurant where I delivered the benches yesterday, and they're sitting there in parts waiting to be built. I think it's going to get a little bit warmer when I get near the top. Got a small kit with me, just got the essential tools in there that I need, some extra gloves. I've started to get quite a few of the benches built. I've got the tops on and the legs fixed on. You see, like this. Now I've got to go around and screw the tops in, where I've got this row of screws down the middle. Got to put another row of screws down each side. I've got this large square, so I can put a line down the table, and then I get all the screws in line, make it look nice and neat. I'm going to build one of these benches for myself. They turned out so well, and I don't really have any garden furniture. So while I've got the template and everything set up, I'm going to build one of these. I'll put more detail in the video of that one, so that if you actually want to build one of these benches yourself, you can follow that along and see just how it's done, because it's been a bit difficult to film these. It's been cold and I've been in the workshop, but when I get a nice sunny warm day, and I'll get outside at home and build one. Making a bit of progress. Most of the benches are built. All I've got to do now is put on these little supports here, and they go on the bench. You've got the seats here, and that little support just goes down here on the middle. The reason you add that support is to stop these planks moving away from each other. Similar to the table. On the table here you've got this one, which takes these two supports, but it also stops the planks from moving away from each other. And it's just a simple bit of the wood cut with a little bit of an angle on the end. Makes it a little bit less visible from the top. So that'll just go straight there. I've got to do that for all 5 benches, and then that's going to be all 6 of them complete. Yeah, good.